Hi beauties, this is Sam from Instant Beauty. So I thought that I get a lot of questions, I guess, about what happens when you get fusion extensions. What are fusion extensions? You know, I have a million videos out there about, like, not a million, I have a few, I guess, but a lot of videos about fusion extensions, and it's mainly because they're one of the most asked about method. They're the oldest method, one of the oldest methods of extensions, and you know, there's a lot of controversy about them, about, you know, how they damage your hair and stuff like that. But I thought that I would film a video about what to expect the first week that you get fusion extensions. If you're brand new to the extension world, you'll find that you know, it's kind of a big adjustment from having nothing in your hair to all of a sudden having fusions. They are the one of the most difficult to take care of methods. So so I just decided to come up with a video about what to expect, what to truly expect the first time you get them. So what I would suggest, one of my first tips would be to, you know, when you make your appointment with your hair extension technician, perhaps make a consultation appointment first. If this is the first time for you, it's a good idea to go there and get all the information. You know, ask her as many questions as you can. Make sure you ask her the right questions. Maybe do a little bit of research beforehand to make sure that she's giving you the good quality extensions, and to make sure that she explains to you thoroughly how to care for them. If your extension technician isn't really much help, then be sure to take initiative and do the research yourself prior to getting them, because once you have them in, you should know how to take care of them. Otherwise, they won't last you as long and they may damage your hair. So once you do get them, you are going to be thrilled, because usually fusions look the most natural. They can really enhance your hair for sure, whether it's length, volume, thickness, you know, different colors, whatever it is. You're going to find a huge difference, and you're probably really going to like it. So you're going to leave the salon feeling all, you know, ooh, I feel so great, and then you get home and you realize, oh my God, why does my head hurt? I have a headache. A lot of girls have a little bit of a scalp sensitivity, which is completely normal, and typically does happen for the first few nights that you get extensions. So any type of extension, usually this does happen, because now you had nothing on your hair and all of a sudden you have all these, you know, attachments and stuff, and you will feel it at night. So expect the first couple of nights to be a little bit painful. Now, when I'm saying painful, I mean you just feel a bit of a tugging. Obviously, it's like having a ponytail in all the time, kind of a feeling. So I mean, it's not pain, but some girls do benefit from taking an Advil maybe before bed, just to alleviate that if your scalp really is sensitive. And then, you know, before bed, you should be putting your hair up. So expect that that will be the new way to go to bed, is to have like pigtails or a high ponytail or something, because that is the best way to go to sleep with extensions without causing matting, and it is actually the most comfortable way to sleep with the extensions. So if you did feel pain while sleeping, you know, don't worry. After the first wash or two, you will definitely not be feeling pain anymore. You will totally get used to them, and then you won't even remember the pain of the first couple nights. Washing your extensions for the first time. So now, going from regular washing to all of a sudden now washing your hair with a whole head of fusions is totally different, like night and day. So this is one of the biggest things to expect. So basically, how to wash your hair when you have extensions, and I do have a video out there for this, so that might be useful for your prior initial research. But basically, when you are ready to shampoo, you know, in the shower, again, I don't recommend to wash your hair separately. Like, you know, sometimes you flip your head upside down and wash it at the edge of the tub or something like that. I don't really recommend flipping your head upside down. It's difficult to maneuver, and you'll end up kind of probably causing some tangles. So it's a lot easier just to do it while you're standing in the shower. And use a small amount of shampoo, and you're going to be scrubbing all of your scalp where there is no attachment. So, you know, probably around the top and around the sides. And then what you do with the rest of the shampoo is just kind of, you know, bring it through the rest of your hair, like as if you're putting conditioner. You know, you don't scrub really aggressively right where the bonds are. So this is a bit of an adjustment, because sometimes people might find that, you know, they're used to really scrubbing the entirety of the scalp, but rest assured it does get clean, you know, it does get cleansed with the shampoo. So you just have to take some getting used to, not, you know, just keep reminding yourself not to scrub too aggressively in where the bonds are. So my next tip is to keep some time for the drying and styling process after a wash. A lot of people wash, go, you know, really have a very simple routine. But now that you have fusion extensions, you have to expect that it will take a lot longer to style your hair and dry your hair. You should never leave go to bed with your hair wet, or really leave your hair wet for too long, because the water can kind of damage the glue. So you want to dry your hair right away. And to thoroughly dry really long, full hair takes like a long time. So be sure to, you know, give yourself some extra time for that. That's a different, you know, like routine than you might be used to, but you have to kind of now schedule it in, so then that way you get the most out of your extensions, they don't get damaged or fall out, and they will look really, really good. And then my final tip of what to expect the first time you get extensions. So the biggest thing that I think people aren't used to is when you're the type of person, you wash your hair every single day, you shower every day, you smell great, you know, but you wash your hair every day. It's a habit for sure, and it's very hard to break that cycle, because you'll find that after not washing your hair after a day, it'll be all oily and you have to wash it. But if you take a little bit of getting used to, and you wash your hair a little less frequently and a little less frequently, you'll find that your extensions will actually last you a lot longer if you don't have to wash and then blow dry and style every single day. It will take like half your day. You're not going to want to do it after the first time, trust me. So get used to some dry shampoo, and every 3-4 days you can wash your hair and do the whole routine again. But this is definitely something to expect. So if you're the type who washes your hair every day, maybe before you get extensions, kind of get used to it so that it's not such a huge shock for you. Okay, beauties, so that was my what to expect for the first time you get fusion extensions video. And you know, let me know if you learned anything, or if you have any other tips that didn't make it into this video, and maybe I'll make another one. Or if you have any questions, you know, feel free to comment below. And if you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you again in another video. Bye!